there is an element in the spiritual path that is very significant, whether it is the path of Advaita or any other one. And this element is called devotion. Devotion means basically motivation, the desire for the divine is a force of the heart, not of the mind. And it is this devotion that opens the door. Opens the door to rest as consciousness, at least to some degree, and to stay there. Without that devotion, it doesn't happen, because it means that our heart is into the things of the world, into the mind. And then consciousness is lost in mind. The attention gets away from consciousness and moves into the mind, the senses, and so on. The phenomena. You lose contact with the noumenal, and then you get lost into the phenomena. Then, what can we do to increase devotion? Because that is exactly what we need. The desire for the presence. To have a strong desire for resting as consciousness, such that the minute we get lost in the mind, that power of the heart brings us back to awareness, to consciousness. So how can we increase that motivation, that desire, that devotion? Well, two things. First, you can ask for it. And this is a very healthy strategy, because this is not something that the ego can do to increase the desire for the divine. Is something that comes as a present, is grace. And it's a magnificent grace, because the minute that grace is there, the minute that devotion is there, boom, you get caught into consciousness, into the silence, instead of being lost in the mind. It's almost immediate. If there is devotion, there is silence, at least to some degree. No devotion, the heart is in the things of the world, and you get lost. So what can you do? Ask for it. You, as the ego, you cannot do that. Consciousness can do it easily. And second, when you are in that situation where there is no devotion, no desire for the divine, keep going. Keep trying. Keep motivating yourself through books and conversations and videos or whatever. Keep insisting. Keep showing commitment. The ego has to show commitment. And that is not so much a force of the heart, but is a force of the will. The will has to continue operating in the right direction to prove that you're serious. That even in the absence of the wonderful gift of the divine, you are committed. And perhaps the mind will continue seducing you, but you continue on the path, walking in the right direction, until that seriousness of intent brings the grace back to you. And then you are, again, easily, without much effort, resting as consciousness. I hope this helps you, these 2 points, to experience more devotion in your life, because devotion and the divine are together. If there is devotion, you get the divine. So every little effort we make, every book we read, every video we watch, every thought, devotional thought we have, every little prayer, every little effort to move from mind to consciousness is registered, is not lost, even if it's not successful, because it is the way in which you are demonstrating seriousness of intent, that you really want to have the divine, even if you don't feel it.